welcome to RealEnglishConversations.net.
The podcast where we chuck the textbook out the window and show you how to drop the right word at the right time so you can finally fit in with the cool kids.
Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of the Slang Episodes podcast for RealEnglishConversations.net. My name is Curtis and alongside me is Amy. How you doing, Amy?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing good, doing great. What are we going to talk about today?
Well, today we've got an episode about music and some of the words and phrases that we kind of use when we're talking about music, whether we're listening to it with friends or we're talking about live music in general. So,
yeah. And some of the different ways that we can express music.
Yeah, when you get sick of using music, like we've already used music how many times so far? Let's switch it up.
It's my favorite thing.
Right, and you don't just use one word to describe it. So I would say the easiest alternative for music is to use beats or tunes instead of music. So for example, I might be at my house and, I want some music on. So I say, hey, I'm going to put on some beats. Or I'm going to put on some tunes.
I like this tune that I'm going to put on.
Yeah, I like this tune. It's cool. If I have a friend over and, he usually has the best music. I really like it when he comes over because I'm able to listen to something new. I might say, hey man, where are your beats? You play the best tracks.
Tracks. Now there's another slang word for music.
That's just when we're talking about like an individual song. It probably comes from, when you have a CD.
Okay.
And it's like track 1, track 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just call it a track. Like, that's a cool track. I really like that one. It's pretty straightforward. So anyway, if you're listening to a song and there's some sort of beat or an instrument or something about the song that you really like, you might say that it really grooves.
Yeah, this track has a lot of good grooves on it.
Like you're really enjoying that particular track. So, this song grooves. Or, if it's an album that's really good, you might even say there's a lot of grooves on this album.
Yeah, or that this track grooves.
This track makes me groove. So that's kind of like when you're grooving, the action of grooving, you might be kind of bobbing your head. It's kind of like dancing in your chair.
Chair dancing. I'm pretty good at chair dancing.
So when I'm thinking about when maybe a group of musicians are getting together to sort of play some tunes with their instruments, I might say that they're going to get together to jam.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know exactly the feeling. Like when my dad's a bass player and I play drums, we'll get together and we'll jam.
Yeah, it's you're playing the drums, he's playing the guitar, you're playing some music, you're having fun,
We're jamming.
Yeah, you're not recording or anything. You're just playing music for the fun of playing music.
Right.
But used in a different context rather than, the action of playing music, we might say it relating to a song. So, for example, turn up this song. It's my jam.
That's my jam, man. Yeah, well, we could also say, hey, let's get together and listen to some jams.
Yeah. Put some jams on. It sounds a little bit funny because, of course, you're probably thinking about like marmalade on toast, but it's totally fun.
Different kind of jam.
Yeah, different music jam.
Okay, Amy, I was trying to think of some slang words for maybe a musician, a single, musician or a group of bandmates. And I couldn't really come up with anything except these guys or this guy is awesome. These guys in this band are awesome.
Yeah, we say that a lot. It's sort of like, yeah, this guy is really good. We're talking, obviously you're in a situation where maybe a song comes on, maybe it's live, whatever. This guy is awesome. Super common to say.
Kind of like, I really dig these guys. They're a great band.
Oh yeah, to dig. That's an awesome word. That's kind of like an alternative to cool or I like. It's, oh, yeah, I really dig this track.
Do you dig my new car? I think it's cool.
Oh, yeah, that's a different way of using dig outside of music, but yeah, it's kind of a diverse word. So yeah, you can use it with music or just to kind of express that you think something is cool. You're into it.
Yeah, I dig the stereo in my car for playing tracks.
Yeah, exactly. So now, if we were to talk about concerts, of course, there's going to a concert. I more typically say show instead of concert. Like, oh, are you going to the show tomorrow?
Yeah.
I mean, are you going to the concert tomorrow? But when I'm talking in that context of show, I mean a bigger event. Like this is something that might be at an arena, something a little bit bigger.
I might say something like, it was a great show. Those guys really rocked the house.
Oh yeah, rocked the house. This is like saying that they put on a really good event. They put on a really good show. Yeah. And so if you're going to something that's a little bit smaller, maybe it's just like a little bar or something, and there's a band playing cover tunes or maybe their own tunes, you might be going to see a jam. Like it's like a jam session.
Yeah, a jam session. Those guys are going to jam tonight.
Yeah, or it might be an organized band. They're not free playing. They're just playing some music, for a few people, maybe 30 people in a bar or something, just a small event. Or you might say that you're going to a gig.
I like this one. Yeah, I like gig. Gig is one of my favorites. We went to a gig the other night.
Yeah, we did. It was a gig that was at a nightclub. So I wouldn't say it was a small event. There was maybe 1,000 people or 1,500 people there, but it wasn't a large arena. It was just a nightclub with a small stage and the band was playing. It was you could describe the experience as being really intimate because if you want to be on the floor in front of the band, you just walk up to the stage.
Yeah, they're right there.
Yeah.
And that's why these good little gigs are fun sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of lingo on how to talk music, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Yeah, catch you later.
If you enjoyed listening to this podcast and you'd like to see a complete listing of everything we have to offer, including conversations, English expressions, and slang, be sure to check out our website at realenglishconversations.net.